Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us solve example 5 from chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry. In my previous videos, I have completed the introduction and examples 1 to 4 from the same chapter. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. Now quickly let us begin with the video. Example 5 from chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry says the shadow of a tower standing on a level ground is found to be 40 meter longer when the sun's altitude is 30 degree than when it is 60 degree. Find the height of the tower. Again, let us draw the figure first by reading the question. So here we have a tower standing on a level ground. So let us first draw a tower which is standing on a level ground. And we have the shadow of a tower. So whenever the sun is on the right hand side, the shadow will be on left hand side. So I'll be drawing the shadow on the left hand side. So when the sun's altitude is 30 degree, this shadow is found to be 40 meter longer when the sun's altitude is 30 degree than when it is 60 degree. We have two angles here, 60 degree and the 30 degree angle. When the sun's altitude is 60 degree, there is some length of shadow. Okay, so at this point the angle is 60 degree. So let us name this tower as AB and this point as C. Now when the direction of the sun changes, when the sun comes here and by changing its position, again the length of the shadow becomes 40 meter longer compared to the previous shadow. This shadow becomes longer by 40 meter. So now the angle is 30 degree. So let us name this point as D. Okay, so we have to find the height of the tower. Okay, let the height of this tower be h meters. So here let us assume this BC value to be x and therefore our BD value will be how much? That will be 40 plus x because the shadow is 40 meter longer when it was 60 degree than when it is 30 degree. Okay, so there is a difference of 40 meters when the sun's altitude is 60 degree. We are assuming the shadow to be x meters, and when the sun's altitude is 30 degree, it is 40 meter longer. So we are adding 40 plus x. So let us first write down given height of tower AB be h meter. So when sun's altitude is 60 degree, length of shadow is x meter, and when the sun's altitude is 30 degree, length of shadow will be x plus 40 meter. Okay, now since this tower is vertical to the ground, here the angle B will be equal to 90 degree. Therefore the two triangles ABC and ABD will form the right angle triangles. So write down, since tower is vertical to ground, angle B is equal to 90 degree and therefore triangle ABC and triangle ABD are right angle triangles. Right, now let us first consider this triangle ABC and let us see what will be the height of the tower by applying the trigonometric ratio. Okay, now since triangle ABC is a right angle triangle, so therefore the side opposite this acute angle C will be our perpendicular, the side along will be our base, and hypotenuse is AC. Similarly in triangle ABD, again her acute angle is angle D. So the side opposite is perpendicular, the side along is base, and the side AD is our hypotenuse. So now we can apply the trigonometric ratios to both of this triangle. So to apply the trigonometric ratio, we should know the fraction, that is PBP divided by HHB. Right, so now since we have to find out the height of the tower, which is the perpendicular side in both the triangles, and we know only the base, so we will consider the base and perpendicular ratio to apply the trigonometric ratio. So the perpendicular by base ratio is given by tan theta. So we will apply the tan trigonometric ratio. First let us consider this triangle ABC and apply the tan trigonometric ratio, and then we will apply in triangle ABD. Okay, so in triangle ABC, tan theta is equal to perpendicular by base, where perpendicular is AB and our base is BC, and our theta value here is 60 degree. So therefore tan 60 is equal to AB is the height of the tower, that is h, and BC is how much? It is x meter. Okay, and what is tan 60 value from the trigonometric table? Tan 60 is equal to root 3. So therefore root 3 is equal to h by x, or we can write h value as equal to root 3 into x. Let this be equation number 1. Now similarly, let us apply tan theta considering the triangle ABD. In triangle ABD, tan theta is equal to perpendicular by base, where the perpendicular again here is AB and base is BD now. And our theta value is equal to 30 degree. Therefore tan 30 is equal to AB value is h, that is the height of the tower, and BD value is now 40 plus x meter. Okay, so we will take 40 plus x here. Now what is tan 30 from our trigonometric value? It is 1 by root 3. So it is 1 by root 3 is equal to h divided by 40 plus x. So from our equation 1, we have found out that h is equal to root 3 into 2. So you can write from equation 1, 1 by root 3 is equal to, what is h value? It is root 3x divided by 40 plus x. Now let us cross multiply. So therefore we can write 40 plus x is equal to root 3 into root 3x. So here we get 40 plus x is equal to, what is root 3 into root 3? Root multiplication of root of a same number will give you the number itself. So here, so root a into root a is equal to a. So therefore root 3 into root 3 will be equal to 3 into x. Now let us send this x to right hand side. So we'll get 40 is equal to 3x minus x, or 40 is equal to 2x, or x is equal to 40 divided by 2. So cancelling to 1 times, 2 2s are 4, 0. Therefore here we got x value as equal to 20 meter. Okay, so here our x value is 20 meter. Now we found out the value of x, but we had to find out the height of the tower. So from equation 1, we found out the height of the tower to be root 3 into x. So here we will substitute this x value to find the height of the tower. So from equation 1, h is equal to root 3 into x, or h is equal to root 3 into x is 20. Therefore the height of the tower h is equal to 20 root 3 meters. So this is the height of the tower. So this is how we solve this example 5. If you have any further doubts, you can comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, I'll be solving example 6 from chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC and SAT Math. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry shown on the screen. Thank you.